What is going on, guys? It's been a minute. I'm busy with school, which, by the way, I'm gonna have to fucking finish this video and go do a shit more schoolwork. It just, got kicked up a notch last week. It's been whatever. And I also built my new computer, and then I was transferring things between my old computer and new computer and backing up files, so I've been a little bit of a mess, but I will be back on track to making videos and stuff like that. But, before we get on the video again, I'm gonna mention this, because I'm gonna mention it in every video from now on, until I get a little bit more following. I know everybody has a Facebook, everybody's got a Facebook to some degree, so if you have Facebook, add me on Facebook. Right here, link down below to the Facebook, add me on there, you'll see when I post, stuff like that. I know a lot of people have Facebook, everybody's got Facebook, even if you don't go on it. Eventually, I might be making Twitter, but who knows. Until then, let's talk about a card that caught my eye the other day when I updated Dev Pro on my new computer and saw a new card released for probably the OCG. It's not out yet, but you know what I mean. Dev Pro released a new card. And that is what I somewhat think I believe, because I took a picture of my phone so I can remember it, but I think it is Ancient Gear Reborn? Huh? I know the name, and I already was using the card, but I have to check it again, because I know, yeah. Ancient Gear Reborn. So now, if you don't know what this card does, because I don't really know off the top of my head, I know what it does, but just to make sure I recite it perfectly, Ancient Gear Reborn is you can only control one Ancient Gear Reborn once per turn. This is a trap card, by the way. And if you control no monsters, you can target one Ancient Gear monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And if you do, it gains 200 attack. It's a continuous trap card. So, some people might be like, well, this is a Call of the Haunted. False. Call of the Haunted, you can target a monster, you bring it back. Now, Ancient Gear isn't a overly strong archetype by any means. It's getting more support, definitely. And I feel like they're trying to make it more of a thing. And I made a deck profile a little while ago. You can check out, just check my recent videos and go down a little bit. And it's a fun deck, but it's definitely not meta. But a card like this, while I don't say that it will put it into the meta focus, the deck still needs more support, but hopefully that will come in time. But this card definitely adds something to it, because with this card, you can just, I have no cards this turn. I can special summon a monster against 200 attack, and then you can do other plays. You can normal summon, XCs, whatever your play is going to be, you can now do that. And having that type of access to the graveyard is good for any deck, especially the Ancient Gear deck. Now, the only problem with this, though, is that I feel like what hinders it is that you have to have no monsters on the field, which some people would say that's fair, but if you know the Ancient Gear deck, like I said, it's not the best deck. So having it that you have to have a monster, have to have an empty field to use it, kind of hinders it. If it was just once per turn, you can special summon a monster from your graveyard and it gains 200 attack, that would have been completely more viable and a lot more power to the deck. Some people maybe argue that's too strong, but I'd have to disagree with that. But what I am getting at is if this deck can get more support and archetype, this card will add, will get more support for this archetype. This card will add the needed support to maybe make the deck viable, depending on what the deck gets. This card, by itself, is not going to be great for Ancient Gears. Will it definitely improve it? Yes. I feel like if you play this right now on Dev Pro and on your current Ancient Gear deck, you will see improvements. How many to play? I'm not sure. I'd say maybe play 2. I feel like 3 would be a little cloggy, but then again, it is a decent card, and having an empty field, being able to special summon is nice, but how often are you going to have an empty field unless you're losing? So that's something I would also recommend to point out. But if this deck gets more support along with this card, I feel like it could maybe be something that can create into a viableness. And maybe not viable like, holy shit, it's topping left and right. But maybe to the degree that it's just topping. Maybe it's just getting there. Maybe it's working its way through. But once again, that's just my thoughts on it. So let me know down below. What do you think about this card? Do you think it's good for Ancient Gear? Do you think not? Where are you leaning toward? Are you leaning over here? Are you leaning over there? Let me know. Leave a comment. Add me on Facebook. I'm going to accept 5,000 people before I make it that you have to follow me. So add me on Facebook, and I will see you later, guys, with more videos coming up. Yes! Fuck yes! Alright, I'll see you.
Damn.